This adorable female eagle was abandoned in the forest, and soon after, a wild wolf found her. From then on, she was raised by the wolf. Later, she became a wolf girl, full of wildness. The entire forest was her home, and all the small animals were her food. One day, while the wolf girl was bathing in the river, a hunter spotted her through an 8-time scope. Seeing her wild appearance, the hunter couldn't help but swallow hard. The wolf girl liked to dress well, then walked away. The hunter quietly followed her with a gun. The wolf girl picked up some branches, preparing to return to her cave. The hunter observed her again with his gun. Before entering the cave, the wolf girl glanced back. The hunter gave a wicked smile. Back home, the hunter brought his family to the basement, telling them to clear it out before dinner. The hunter had absolute authority at home. No one dared to oppose him or even ask why. At this moment, as the wolf girl just stepped out of the cave, a large net fell from the sky. The hunter told her to be quiet, saying he wouldn't hurt her, but the wolf girl couldn't understand what he was saying. Then, she was knocked out with a gun butt. Back in the warehouse, the hunter used prepared shackles to hang the wolf girl up, locking her feet with iron chains. Afterward, the hunter began to admire his prey. Her long nails were incredibly sharp, and her body had a very pungent smell. Her big black teeth were still relatively healthy. While the hunter was admiring, the wolf girl cried and bit down, directly biting off the hunter's finger. After spitting out the hunter's ring, she chewed a few times and swallowed it. It even felt crunchy. Despite shedding tears, she still glared fiercely at the hunter. The hunter stepped forward and punched her, but the wolf girl did not give in. Then came the second punch, and after the third punch, the wolf girl was knocked unconscious. The hunter left the warehouse satisfied. After wrapping up, the hunter returned to the warehouse. This time, he decided to teach the wolf girl how to behave. He babbled a lot of nonsense, but unfortunately, the wolf girl couldn't understand a word. When the hunter approached the wolf girl, he tightened the chains, leaving her no room to move. He placed a wooden board behind her and fired a shot at it, nearly bursting the wolf girl's eardrums, making her head buzz. The wolf girl angrily let out a low growl. The hunter aimed his gun at him again. This time, he quieted down. The man felt very satisfied. His training plan was finally making progress. The girl was raised by wild wolves from a young age and became a wolf girl. Unfortunately, she was caught by a perverted hunter and taken home, forced to act like a wolf girl. He even called the whole family to admire her. The older daughter asked, "What is this?" The younger daughter said, "She needs bandages." The wife was too terrified to speak. The son, however, was inexplicably excited and asked, "What is she here for?" The hunter proudly told everyone that he planned to tame the wolf girl, remove her wildness, and teach her to behave like a human. Following the hunter's instructions, the wife brought a bowl of oatmeal and placed it on the wooden barrel. Then the son used a 9-fingered nail to slowly push it over. The wolf girl didn't eat it. She used her head to knock the bowl away. The man used an iron rake to push the porridge back in front of the wolf girl. He then told everyone to wait, saying she would eat when she got hungry. The family prepared to have dinner. As they were leaving, the son turned back to take another look. In the evening, the wife asked, "Are you really going to keep the wolf girl in there?" Her question was met with a hard slap. The wife touched her face, not daring to say anything more. The lover planned to give the wolf girl a bath. Watching the lover gently wipe the wolf girl's body, the wife felt a bit jealous. She suggested using a high-pressure water gun to be quicker. First, they took out a wooden board and adjusted the pressure of the water gun. The lover tied the wolf girl to an oil drum. Under the forceful spray of the high-pressure water gun, the wolf girl's fair skin was revealed, but the pain was like being pricked by needles, causing the wolf girl to scream wildly. The older daughter couldn't stand it anymore and ran over to turn off the machine. The wife watched everything with a blank expression. The wolf girl, unable to bear it any longer, finally spoke. "Look, the taming is working," the hunter said. He asked his wife to bring a towel and a first aid kit. After cleaning the woman, the hunter had his wife dress her. Now she looked more like a woman. The hunter fed her, and she no longer resisted. Under the hunter's guidance, she even learned to say thank you. At night, after seeing his wife asleep, the hunter quietly got up and went out. In fact, the wife was not asleep. As the hunter went downstairs, the son quietly followed him. He turned off the lights, lit a candle, and tightened the footboard. The hunter walked towards the wolf girl. The son lay against the door, watching. 30 seconds later, the man walked back to the room satisfied. Even at school, the son thought about the wolf girl in the warehouse at home and showed a strange smile. After school, the son found that his parents were not home, took a pair of pliers from the warehouse, and then opened the basement door. The boy approached the wolf girl with a blank expression. Seeing that the wolf girl had little room to move, the son was not afraid and offered her a cookie. The wolf girl opened her mouth to eat, but he threw it away. Then he took out the pliers. The older sister heard the wolf girl's screams, hurriedly ran out of the room to check. In the basement, the son was torturing the wolf girl, doing what hunters do. The older daughter hurriedly drove him out. When the hunter returned home, the wife told him about the good deeds their son had done. The hunter felt it was normal for a boy to do such things, especially since the wolf girl was already cleaned up. The wife was on the verge of breaking down. What kind of man is this? The lover didn't speak, but instead. At this moment, there was a knock on the door. When the older daughter went to open it, the lover and son carried the wife to a chair, pretending she was sitting properly. At the door was the daughter's beautiful female teacher. The older daughter said today was not a good time. The teacher didn't mind and was invited in by the lover. The teacher said the older daughter's belly seemed a bit big. The lover said she didn't have a boyfriend. No one took her out for late-night snacks or beer, so how could she have a beer belly? Realizing something was wrong, the teacher wanted to leave. Then, the hunter dragged the teacher across the grass. The teacher struggled continuously, and the older daughter pleaded, but the hunter pushed her to the ground, tied the teacher to the fence, and then grabbed the older daughter's clothes, scolding her harshly. Afterward, with the son, they dragged the teacher into the warehouse, stripped off the teacher's clothes, and threw him into the dog pen. The older daughter quickly ran back to the room, got the basement key, and then unlocked the chains on the wolf girl. Once freed, the wolf girl returned to her wild nature, picked up the wife, and with one bite, the wife stopped breathing. Then, the wolf woman picked him up and threw him out. She grabbed a steel plate from the entrance, opened the warehouse door, and the plate instantly became a handy weapon. With just a couple of clicks, the son was reduced to nothing. Even the hunter was taken down in an instant. In the end, the wolf woman took the younger daughter away, and the older daughter followed shortly after. As for the model squatting on the ground, that's another complex story. We won't go into that here. The movie, Woman, ends here. It's a British horror film shot in 2011, where a perverted and chauvinistic man rules his family with violence, and everyone eventually gets their comeuppance. This movie tells us that men should behave themselves at home. Alright, if you want to see more great movie reviews, please follow me. Bye bye.
Yeah.